it's Milena, your local Charlotte realtor, and today we are going to be talking about a neighborhood that is really fun. So this is an area that if you are looking to move to Charlotte or looking to buy a house in Charlotte and you want to be close to uptown, you want to be surrounded by restaurants and breweries and energy, then this is going to be a great area for you to consider. Today we're going to be talking about Lower South End, also known as LOSO. So I'm going to give you some information about what it's like to live in LOSO. I'm going to show you some notable places, talk a little bit about housing, and then at the end, we are going to tour a townhome for sale in LOSO, and it's really quite stunning. It is a brand new construction home, 3 stories with a rooftop terrace, and I think that you will really love it. Now, before we get started, if you have any questions about buying a house or selling a house in the Charlotte area, all of my information is below, including my calendar link, so don't hesitate to reach out. So let's start by taking a look at a map to get a lay of the land. So here's our map of Charlotte, and if you are not familiar with Charlotte, our uptown, which is what we call downtown, is right here in the center of the city. And then directly below uptown, you have another really cool neighborhood called South End, and then right below South End, you have Lower South End, also known as LOSO. So you can see it's really a prime location. You're only about 10 minutes from uptown, 15 minutes from the Charlotte Douglas Airport, and there are tons of shops and groceries around this area. Your closest grocery stores are going to be Publix and Harris Teeter, which are only about a 5-minute drive. LOSO is an incredibly popular area of town, and even though it's one of Charlotte's hotspots, it's actually a fairly new area. It's really only become popular within the last few years. And in fact, some people who've lived in Charlotte for a while really hate the name LOSO. It's kind of funny. So this is a new moniker and not everyone is behind it. But you have to think this section of town just did not exist a few years ago. So there wasn't a name for it. So now it seems like LOSO is here to stay. Rather people like it or love it, there's no other name for it. And one of the reasons that LOSO is so popular, in addition to the location, is the light rail. So the light rail starts here at Scaly Bar, which is right in the heart of LOSO, and it goes all the way from South End to Uptown to NODA and all the way to UNC Charlotte's main campus. So you can see this section of town is incredibly accessible and it is growing like crazy. So development runs rampant in this section of town. There are constantly old buildings being demoed and new commercial and residential buildings being built. And one notable new commercial development is LOSO Village. This is a large entertainment center in the heart of LOSO, and it is just about complete. In fact, North Carolina recently allowed social districts, and these are designated areas where people can walk around, open container with a to-go cup, similar to Savannah or New Orleans. And this area recently applied for a permit to become a social district, so we are expecting big things in terms of development. Now, on that note, one of the highlights of living in LOSO is the incredible dining and entertainment scene. You will have an array of different style restaurants, coffee shops, and outdoor dining. And as far as entertainment, you will not be bored by living here. There are live music venues, comedy shows, cocktail and arcade bars. It's really a fun entertainment district. Now, all that being said though, what LOSO is most known for is being the brewery district. So LOSO is home to OMB, which is one of the oldest and possibly the most well-known breweries in Charlotte. And if you're not familiar, it is a German-style brewery with a beautiful beer garden. And this is one of the flagships of LOSO. And LOSO started out as an industrial section of town. There were tons of warehouses and factories. So it really made sense for breweries to come in and repurpose them. That's why you have so many breweries in LOSO today. And they're very inclusive. You will find people from all walks of life here. Some of the breweries have playgrounds. So during the daytime, you'll see families with their kids. You'll see people with their pets on dates. And everything is really close together. So you can hop around pretty easily. It just makes for a really fun and lively experience. Another notable spot is Raleigh, which is the new pickleball court, and it's become really popular. So they have indoor and outdoor courts, a restaurant, a cafe, and even a cocktail bar. And something else to note about living in LOSO is that there are several block parties and festivals throughout the year. There's a great sense of community. So if you're moving here from a new city and you don't know a lot of people and you want to meet people, it's a great place to do so. Everyone's very friendly. So now that we've talked about the lifestyle of living in LOSO, let's talk about housing. So you won't find too many single-family homes in LOSO proper. Only a few exist, and they rarely hit the market because, once again, this is a new section of town. 5+ years ago, there were only warehouses, factories, and dirt lots in this area. So the majority of the homes that you're going to find are going to be newly constructed townhomes, similar to what we'll be touring in a bit. And the median sales price for a townhome in LOSO is $600,000. Now, if you have your heart set on a single-family home, or if you're looking for something more affordable, I do have some alternative neighborhoods that are really close to LOSO proper that I'm going to share with you. Now, all of these neighborhoods are only about a 5 to 10 minute max drive from LOSO. It's incredibly close. So let's take a look at our map. So here we have LOSO, and on the east side of South Boulevard, we'll have a few really popular residential neighborhoods. Sedgefield will come with a more premium price tag with a median price of $1.1 million. Colonial Village median price is going to be $590K, And then Madison Park's median price is going to be $600. Now, if we look on the west side of South Boulevard, there are 3 neighborhoods to take note of, and they're going to be more affordable than the previous 3. So whereas the last 3 neighborhoods are fairly established and developed, these neighborhoods are more up and coming. The houses will likely be smaller, so you're going to see a lot of flips in this area of town, but luckily they're going to be on pretty decent sized lots. So Clan Park will have a median home price of $332,000. Reed Park has a median home price of $380,000, and Revolutionary Park comes in at $355,000. So if you are in the market for a starter home or even an investment, these are excellent options to buy in. I highly recommend these areas. So now that we've talked the different neighborhoods around LOSO, let's actually tour a house in LOSO. Listed at $625, this 3-story, 3-bed, 3.5-bath new construction townhome is stunning. So the main entrance is going to be on the first floor. We're going to find a 1-car garage, and it's pretty deep, so you should have a decent amount of room for storage. And going up to the second floor, you'll have a beautiful white kitchen. You're going to have quartz countertops, brand new stainless steel appliances, a deep sink. Half bath is going to be right off of the kitchen. And then you're going to have a built-in wet bar with shelving. And then when you walk through, you're going to see that the dining room is right in the center. And this is a really great layout. It's very open and very airy. Even though this is a middle unit, there is tons of natural lights. The windows are really big, so it does not feel like you are in between 2 other units. Also have recessed lighting throughout the main level. And you can see from this angle how big and open this floor plan is. They did a really great job with the space. When we go upstairs to the second floor, you're going to have 2 bedrooms. The first bedroom will be your guest bedroom. And each bedroom is going to have its own full bath attached. So you can see how beautiful this bath is. Even though it's a guest bath, they did a great job with the finishes and the detail. You will not have any bathtubs in this unit. Everything is going to be a walk-in shower. So if we zoom out of this bedroom and zoom down the hall, we have the owner's suite. You're going to see this big, beautiful window, so a lot of natural light if you choose to have it in your bedroom. The room is pretty sizable. That is a king-size bed. And then if you look into the owner's suite bathroom, once again, you're going to have those high-end finishes, the quartz countertops, the dual sinks. The owner's suite closet is massive. You're going to have a washroom right here to the right. And then once again, you're going to have that standing shower. Now, if we zoom out of this room, making our way up to the 3rd floor, at the top of the stairs, you're going to have the 3rd bedroom or bonus room, however you prefer to use it. And once again, each bedroom is going to come with its own fully attached bath, complete with high-end fixtures and finishes, stand-up shower, quartz countertops. And then next up, we have my absolute favorite part of this townhome, the rooftop terrace. So there you have it, everything to know about living in Lower South End, also known as LOSO. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. All my information, including my calendar link, is below, and I look forward to connecting.